Hi Sagittarius, I'm hoping you can see all my cards here. Hi, I did one reading for you yesterday and I had a good shuffle and a lot of the same cards have come up quite extraordinarily. The most important being the Ten of Pentacles, but that came later in your reading yesterday. It seems that the Ten of Pentacles is moving closer day by day, which is the best card, the best abundance. I'm Higher Self Magic. I'm an intuitive reader. I work mostly with my spirit guide, Sarah Elizabeth. I communicate with her before every reading with some connective work we do. So I ask her a question and I write notes down for each sign. So what she tells me will not resonate with everyone. It will be for a Sagittarius she's particularly thinking of, and then hopefully the cards will relate to that and bring out that message for that Sagittarian. And yesterday the Sagittarian we were talking about was in a holding position. So most Sagittarians will be in a holding position at the moment because of the planetary movements. So we've had a lot of changes in the sky. We've had the North Node and the South Node moving signs. So we've got Aries and Libra, North Aries, South Libra, which is bringing in self-confidence, and you're going to get that. You've always had it, Sagittarius, but you've had it with a gentleness, not so brash as Aries people put it forwards. You've not been overconfident. You're going to become more confident because Jupiter's in your workaday house in Taurus, and he's making sure that you do expand on a work basis. Libra deals with relationships and love a lot more, and it's quite symbolic to me that we've got Venus in retrograde at the moment, because a lot of Sagittarians may have had past loves on their mind, and this Venus retrograde phase, which goes on until September the 4th or 5th, will dispel that sort of love or respect or anguish you felt for a past lover. You might find they come forwards during this period because that's what Venus retrograde is famous for. You might feel they come forwards with real promise because the Ten of Pentacles ensures that in Venus retrograde. So Venus retrograde is all for past loves. Don't start a new love in this period, although a new love may have sort of entered the sphere. Try keep things on a lower level, not on the boil during this period if that's the case. And if it's someone new, then don't develop a relationship to the next level until Venus retrograde is over. And then of course we've got 7 retrogrades altogether, which are really making an impact on Sagittarius because of your placement. And Mercury retrograde is going to really play on Gemini. So if you've got a Gemini in your life, they're going to really feel that until September the 15th. There's a lot going on in the sky which is keeping Sagittarius in a holding position. But spiritually, that's amazing because we've got the Hierophant here, and you are on a spiritual journey to match no other. You know, you're moving forwards like no other sign is moving forwards to a spiritual elevation where only someone absolutely perfect for you will do. You will not settle for anything but the best, the match, not the best, the perfect match for you. And your spirit ancestors are not allowing that. So here, funnily enough, it's come right under the Magician. So who you've manifested in your life, who you wanted most of all in terms of type, in terms of look, in terms of qualities, is coming forwards. Now, whether the Ten of Pentacles is going to allow if it's an earth sign, this is a very strong possibility. So if your past lover was an earth sign, he might have reinvented himself and come forwards with the promise he made you before in real terms. But if he's an air sign, possibly not. He'll be blowing hot air. And If it's a water sign, it might just flow past you both. But let's see. I think the strongest of the past lovers will be in the earth sign realm. Fire sign, possibly to match yours. Let's have a look at everything, and I will have a look at the notes that Sarah Elizabeth and I communicated with. I ask a question and she literally channels the answers to me. So I link those messages to my reading, and we've got an angel feather here. So an angel has visited us. I'm very strong on fairies, and that's why I've got my leprechaun here today, is the male fairy. And I really do believe in fairy life. I really do. It's just part of us. A lot of us are Humanairies, some of us are not. I think I'm a Humanairy, and that's why I communicate with fairies so well. Okay, so you want the truth in your life. You don't want lies, Sagittarius. That's what's coming through. This holding position will soon be over, and very soon I will be able to say to you, Sag, finally, not soon. I have been saying soon for a while. I've said September, I think, is your month. The second half of September, October in this year are very important. We've got 2 full moons in August, and they've played a massive part on your psyche, the moon and the stars, on your manifestation, on your wishes. And so the Aquarian might be important in your life, or an Aquarian past lover. But as what I said about air, be very careful. He's reinvented himself to fulfill your promises. We're going to look at air, the balance of air, fire, water and earth in your sign in a moment with the other cards. Also, we're in Leo season, going to Virgo, so it could be a choice between a Leo and a Virgo. That's something that could be the possibility also in terms of signs. But a past person will come forwards. I think you will have had messages from past people. I have. Because of Venus retrograde, friends or cousins or family members or people you've fallen out with, they're coming forward. Some you will want to welcome, and some you will definitely not want to welcome. If a past person comes back with a lot of baggage, then do let them go. If they're coming back with a lot of baggage, it's only because they want to seduce you. They don't want anything really more than that. So if their problems are still there, they talk about their problems as they were before, especially if they made you part of a threesome, bye-bye. It's got to be pushed out of the way. So it might be they come to you for advice and want to be a friend rather than a lover. It's a really complicated thing that I got from Sarah Elizabeth about past lovers. But you've got a lot of faith in your gut now. You've got a lot of faith in your instincts. And you know what's right and wrong. You're being guided in your spiritual growth by the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is giving you this enormous amount of knowledge, as is the High Priestess. Look at the book that the High Priestess holds. You are full of knowledge, and you are very spiritual, very high in the elevation of truth. And so only the truth will hit home with you. If it's a Cancerian, I'm getting that they will be getting their karma more than any other person at the moment. So we've just had Cancer season, and they're feeling very much stalemated in their lives. So if they come forward, they might need releasing from you. And if you heard my message yesterday about soul contracts and cutting cords, there's a red cord, an invisible cord that runs between people with soul contracts. Then this Venus retrograde, this movement in the north and south nodes, this is the time when soul contracts can be broken, as these retrogrades are all about us. So yeah, if it's a Cancerian, they're getting their karmic lessons and they might have changed for the better. You yourself have become a new person. You've been going through a massive transformation and you've parted company with a lot of old people in your life that no longer fit your way of life, your beliefs, your love of nature, your love of animals. You've seen how you know, you're not part of the woke society so much. You are realistic and true to form, but you have got a very kind spirit. And so you will be seeing people in your life as being fit for purpose, in the sense that they are on the same path as you. Otherwise it won't work and you will not even have a friend of that ilk. So your health issues, I think, are being cleared a lot. You might have health issues that are still stagnant and you feel you want to work on them, but they're not serious. Jupiter's really working on that residual energy and moving you through the system. So when you get to the end of this period of Jupiter being in Taurus, your health is going to be much better in whatever ways: a physical ailment or a mental ailment or a stress ailment or a virus ailment, something of that nature. So anyway, I really believe you're in that holding pattern. This is where you literally hold things. It's like you're waiting for something good to happen, but you actually know it's coming. You know it's coming, so you're patient about it. You don't want to hit roadblocks anymore. You're trusting the universe. You're sort of chilling. And although you might feel restless, because I said yesterday, and it's still showing through these cards, that you have a very volatile energy. So one day you might be more positive, more optimistic. Another day you might just feel like going to bed. This is going to be a bit like this until the 15th of September, this sort of volatileness where, but I think the biggest symptom is restlessness. When is it going to happen? When am I going to get what I deserve? When am I going to get what I've worked for? I think you are going to get it slowly, day by day, because this is where Jupiter is. Your work today, work today work. If you look at it properly, it's like every day something new happens, contributes to a positive step forward. And so you're ready for the changes. You want to go, but you don't know where you're going yet. So you're trusting the universe with that. And you're ready, but your intuitive voice is saying, just chill, because you need to for now. So you're distracting yourself with reading, writing. You're not getting involved in a new love affair, possibly conversing with people that mean something to you. So this holding pattern, though, explains that your manifestation hasn't worked completely yet. Once you're past, it's not ready to work. Once you're past this holding phase, it will start to happen. You have to stay in this holding phase. And this is my message that I got today for you, Sagittarius, and the one I got yesterday, the exact same thing. Your soul's ready, but your body or the other physical body is not. Give it until September the 15th. You're going to see big changes happen before then, but you will implementing them then. Okay, so what have we got for you? In terms of what Sarah, well, we've got really loads of pentacles. And I used to think there were just money abundance. Money is going to come to you. You've been very financially constrained and you've got really good cards money-wise. So money is going to start coming in. I would say you're still struggling with money. You're still fearing loss at the moment. But that will change. I don't think in the middle of September you will feel so financially constrained, and something might come through like an inheritance or a win that will really put your mind at rest. and you've manifested money so much. It's something that you know you really need in order for you to move forwards in terms of work, in terms of intellectual development. And your intuitive system is telling you that it is coming. And I think that's why you're a bit restless, but quite patient at the same time. And so we've got 6 pentacle cards, which is really strong. The Queen of Pentacles is telling me that you have a lot of responsibility. The King and Queen tell me that, but you used to feel like a victim, and now you don't. You feel responsible. You feel like quite proud of being in that position of worth. You realize your self-worth, and so do the people around you, whether they're your children or your parents or people that rely on you. We've got 4 wands. 2 of them are King and Page, and so the 9 of Wands is telling me that you never give up. You won't give up. And the cups that we've got next to the wands are saying that the cups of love are coming through for you too. So love is what's on your mind as well, but money first and foremost. You are really concentrating on your work this month. For you, August is a month of moving forwards, of being in the place where Jupiter wants you to be, and so you're being very sensible, but you are going to be moving forwards with your love life, the cups are telling me, and also so is the 9 of Wands. But this is also telling me that I think you're going to let someone down. Now, whether it's the new person or the new person or your old lover that comes back, you're going to let somebody down. Well, you've got to. You can't have 2. And you have got a definite choice. There's no doubts about that. The best card in the pack for anyone to have, apart from the Empress, is the 10 of Pentacles. You've got the Emperor, not the Empress this time, but that's because you're masculine. Your divine masculine is dominating in you if you're a woman at the moment, and if you're a male, it's because you're where you're meant to be in terms of thinking. But we all have some divine feminine, some divine masculine, and the Emperor shows me, or the Empress, which is dominant in you at the moment. If I get both, then it's fairly well balanced. But here we've got the Empress, so the divine masculine is really pushing forwards in its way of thinking. That's why you're putting work first. But the 10 of Pentacles is telling me that someone wants something long-term with you. This person is very realistically grounded, and this has the potential for a very long-term run. It's something really good. It's got a proper energy to it when this person comes forward. Now, if someone from your past, especially an earth sign, then they're going to be coming forwards with a promise. They're going to be coming forwards with, I am here with that promise again, and I'm not going to let you down. Someone in your past, this person disappointed you gravely, but they are thinking of you. And if they bring a new energy with them, and they've reinvented themselves, and they've had their eye on you for a long time, possibly on social media or in their thoughts, then they may be worth giving a thought to, and a possibility of renewal with, if they have still got a place and a piece of your heart. But if not, then you will let them go, like the 9 of Wands said. And the other person, the new person, will come in with a serious offer. This person has definitely got their eye on you. Possibly they're in your recent past and something happened to stop you moving forwards. And that was because Venus retrograde was coming, and that person was not ready. Possibly they were widowed, or they had gone through some emotional stuff themselves. They were not ready. Or you as a soul twin flame or soulmate connection were not ready to be together. So the universe parted you while you prepared for that bond. We've got the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups here. So it's showing me that we have got positive moves in the love front. So altogether we've got 9 cups, which is a lot of cups. So, and your manifestations are coming true. The person will be true to form, to what you hoped. Now, this is not going to resonate with everyone. I do speak to Sarah Elizabeth before on my channel in, and I do ask her to bring the messages forwards for the people in Sagittarius they are most for. So they're not going to resonate with everyone. But if it does resonate with you, please like, share, and subscribe. So you've done your shadow work, Sagittarius. Your old energy surfaced, you pushed it through, you've cleared that old space, you went to the next vibrational level, you've gone through the anxiety, you've gone through the problems, the heartbreak, the financial constraints, the family problems, and you are now absolutely not ever going to self-sabotage yourself or stay in that place of anxiety again. The strength, the fact we've got so many pentacle cards here are showing me that you have developed a strength, and the 3 sword cards are showing me that you can take challenges on like a piece of cake now, rather than be part of a frightening process in your life. And you know you have all the skills to win the battle now after the 10 years you've been through, and you're ready for the next 18 years, because that's what the next period we're ushering in is. Next 18 years are going to be really good for you. So I feel very confident about that. The 6 of Cups is telling me that you're really coming to the top of the mountain and you're quite comfortable. You've got a beautiful energy about you, and it's all coming to you, and you're going to reach that luxurious, tranquil life. You're on the end of the long, difficult track now, and I'm really happy about you getting the 6 of Cups. It's actually such a splendid card. You've sort of been training for this. You're now in your Knight of Armor gear, and you are comfortable in it. You're not having to use your swords all the time. You're feeling quite comfortable where you are. Stay in this holding position. It's a really good place to be. Your manifestations are being recognized. Your restlessness is understood, but is becoming less and less. And so this volatile period, the restlessness is going to be less than the patience soon. And all your talents and skills are being utilized. You're coming to the fore with those right now. You're showing the world what you're made of and what you're ready to do. And you're traveling off in the work environment, even if you're still in the same place. But you know, if you're a writer, you're writing things that are going to take you to a different world and take other people to a different world. If you write courses or do courses, or if you're a motivational speaker, these sorts of works. If you're a barrister, you're going to get so much sharper. So I'm really seeing you. You've collected lots of different things in your life, and you're using them all this August. You've learned what's useful, what's important, and you're putting them all together now in one place. And these random things are really now pushing you to the fore. And the Empress position, the High Priestess position, the Emperor rather than the divine masculine, but the High Priestess is where you are. You're no longer a queen, you're no longer an empress, you really are the High Priestess. And so I'm so proud of you. So here we've got so many beautiful cards. I'm going to take some different ones. I don't think I've missed out anything on what Sarah Elizabeth wanted you to know. It's going to be like a new everything for you. I think a new lover, or the old lover in a new outfit or skin, Or is everything going to be new? A new job, new abundance. You are attracting abundance, and you're really awakened. You're one of the parts of the world that are awakened. There are loads of people that are asleep, and you will not have a partner that's asleep. And you are definitely becoming much more of a spirit connector, a connector with spirit, a connector with the fairies, more of a humanairy. And the more that you listen to this channel, I don't think you're here accidentally. I don't have a lot of followers, but I think the ones that are following are the ones that love nature, the ones that have got the humanairy spirit. They link up with the fairy world, they link up with the angels, and they link up with all that is kind and good and clean. And I use herbs in this room like hyssop and sage to create the divine guidance you need to cleanse our energies, and I pray for that every time we start a reading. You've worked hard, you've become really smart, your path's been paved, you've found your life path. Now it's just a matter of putting it into action, getting the key to that door, saying, hey, my ship's arrived. And you're a master healer as well, I would say. You can heal yourself and you can heal other people. So I did say, let's have a look at those energies that are earth, fire. Let's see what comes up out of my Doreen Virtue Tarot, and we'll see whether we get a good balance between air. We've got the Knight of Air here, events that occur with great speed. It's time to carefully review your options, creative solutions, okay? Then we've got water. Last week when I was reading for you, you didn't have water. I kept telling you to drink water or to go near a river or the sea or to have a bubble bath. The love is coming here. We've got the Ace of Water, fallen in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. So we've got one air, one water, and they're both very, very positive cards. Well done, Sagittarius. You are going to get the key to the door. Your ship is coming in. It will be here soon. Soon you will hear me say finally. I won't be saying soon. I'm picking up that a lot of your spirit ancestors are working for you. If you've got a parent in spirit, they're really there working for you, especially at keeping your haters at bay. Because unfortunately, Sagittarians, like Aquarians, have a lot of haters, and you really have to be careful of their energy, but you're learning who they are and you're pushing them aside. Two of Fire, you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So we've got one air, one water, and one fire. Let's see what we get next. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Air. You're independent. What did I say? That Aries energy is pushing through on you. You know, that self-confidence, but you are independent, experienced, realistic and witty. Your objective decision-making, you're clearing away all that no longer serves you, people and things. You're seeing the humour in situations. And here we've got another water, still no air. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. So wait, you're in the holding phase, but once love is allowed to move forwards from September the 15th, if it's an old love, it can happen in Venus retrograde. If it's a new love, just wait. Then you're going to have the love of a lifetime. It's going to be a very beautiful love. Your next reading, I will ask Sarah Elizabeth to concentrate on that. And here we've got another air card, which is you've had great sadness. You're taking time to heal. That's why this holding period is so important. And the need to forgive yourself for others, the ones that come forwards. Maybe some you should forgive. Maybe you can't forget, but maybe you should forgive and move forward. So this is a great time for you to put the past behind you. You've got an unstoppable energy and you are leaving the past behind. Here we've got another fire card. And so someone's going to come in who's motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic, and they're going to focus, communicate with vision and be a leader. And you're going to get some advice. So this could be a work colleague if you work in a creative industry, or it could be the lover who comes in and leads, communicates with great vision when he speaks to you, he focuses on you. But there's going to be some advice from someone creative work-wise, most definitely. And we've got the Emperor again. So that's reinstating the divine masculine in us. But the person that's coming in, if you're a female, is going to be very organized and logic, have a lot of structure and discipline, and have very strong leadership qualities. All those qualities we see as Aryan from Aries. So it could be an Aries, but it could be your person in that guise, or a new person that has those qualities. Let's see. A few more cards, please, for Sagittarius. Whoops. It's another. We're not getting an earth sign. Here we've got the Magician, and we've had that as well. So let me pull that up for you, the Magician. So your manifestations are working. They really are. You think they're not, but they are. They are. The universe is kind. Oh my God, they really want me to pick things up today, don't they? So there we go. 6 are there. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Take a trip. Now, we've not got any earth cards. Let's give it one more go. If not, then you're going to have to walk on grass, walk on the ground. Please go out there. You're not communicating with the fairies enough. You're not looking at the flowers. You're not helping the bees maybe enough. Get flowers in your garden so the bees can thrive off those. Yeah, get a balance in your life between nature and work, nature and happiness. Nature is the key to it all. It really is. So we've got earth lacking here. If it's an earth sign in your past, you're going to have to ask more questions than not. If he comes forwards, and we haven't got an earth card, which we don't seem to get here for Sagittarius. Awakening. You are going through a massive awakening, a transformation. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. You're just in a holding position temporarily. It's important to be yourself. Don't be anyone else. You're amazing as yourself. You don't need to be anyone else. No, you are just truly amazing. Page of Air. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. You're going to find out something. You are going to find out something. Or someone that you work with is not the politest of people. That's either going to happen or it's already happened and you've decided you don't want to work with that person anymore. But someone is going to be rude and you're going to think, right, your rudeness has got the better of you. I've had enough of it. I'm not interested. Or one of the haters is going to come forwards rude. Someone's going to be rude. Be careful. You'll want to get rid of that person. You are getting too powerful now. These people are scared of you. Let's see what my oracle cards bring forwards. Yesterday we got the 10 of Pentacles. We got, I can't really remember. I'll remember when I see them. Here we've got Archangel Matron. So you've got the angels really working hard. What a beautiful face that angel has. The angels are really on your side, as well as the fairies. They're really working hard with your spirit ancestors to bring you the life you need. All tied up. You've been all tied up the last 10 years. Well, the ties are coming loose now. You're still in that holding position right there. You could have been tied up in a person, or tied up in your financial problems, or tied up in the home, so there's too much to do. Maybe you were caring for someone, but the doors are opening. Look, door to spirit. Spirit is opening the doors for you. Spirit loves you. Spirit's got your back. Look at that beautiful gust of air with the dove, the turtle dove coming through, and gold adorning everything, and beautiful flowers. So Spirit's working hard on opening that door, and they've given you the key to the door. That's what's most important, to get yourself all untied, and you're going to be on a very important spiritual journey. Okay, very important spiritual journey. It's going to be a beautiful one. When you get to the end of that bridge, 15th of September, you're going to know so much more. And as I said, that work person, wow, we got that card. Someone's going to say something that is going to explain why you were tied up, possibly in a financial constraint way. They were holding things up for you, tying you up, and they were deceitful, and that's going to come out. The deceitful person's going to be found out. Angels working for you, bringing everything to the fore. That's Angel Ariel, Archangel Ariel. She's so beautiful. Your haters won't have a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance. Let's see, these are your final cards. And here we've got man holding a heart. So you've got someone coming to you with a big heart. We've got another angel making sure that whoever that is holding the heart. Oh God, I really prayed you'd get this card. The adjacent possibilities, all the doors opening. What did I say to you about Spirit opening the door? Well, they're not opening one door only. They're opening a lot of doors. You're having your awakening. It's important to be yourself. These doors are for you, and you'll get your Kenocha. You'll get your harvest, your cornucopia, and you will be getting everything that's in abundance for yourself. Work, money, love. You're not going to know that what has happened. You're very strategic. Keep working. The angel feathers are coming in. Look, we've got an angel feather. Look out for the angel feathers. They're very important. Here's mine today. So it's saying, keep to the strategy, keep in this holding position. It's working. The doors are going to open. The awakening is happening. You're awakening. You're not one of the asleep ones. Keep this strategy going, because it's bringing you everything you need, Sagittarius. And soon, it won't be soon, it will be finally. Sending you lots of love. Higher Self Magic here. Sarah Elizabeth is really the girl you should be thanking, and I do love doing your readings. Please like, share and subscribe. Please comment below. Please really like if you can, if you really like this reading. Thank you. Bye bye.